Hello there. We're going to show you some really easy ways to be very successful in starting your seeds indoors. Several different approaches that we've used and we found to work really well. First one is by making paper pots. You can use a paper cutter like shown here, or with scissors. You want to cut them about 4 inches tall and the width of the newspaper. Using the hardwood paper pot maker, roll the long newspaper up, make sure it's nice and tight, and tuck the bottoms in, and then you use the little tool on the bottom to snug everything up, and that's what they'll look like. As you can see, you can make several pretty quickly. 3 to 4 layers of newsprint are best. 4 is pretty much ideal for peppers, tomatoes, and eggplants, and gives them just enough time to get ready for transplant before the newspaper starts to disintegrate, so you don't have problems with the little seedlings becoming root bound. The paper pot maker will last for a long time with just a little bit of care. To the seed starting mix or the seed starting soil itself. Want to mix it up well and get it really good and moist, really damp to get the seeds started. This is the one time that you really want to have your soil damp. The damp soil helps the seed coat split and seed sprouts quickly. From here on out, after this, you want to be careful on the soil moisture, but on this you want a really good high soil moisture. Work it in well, and as you can see, we add quite a bit of water here. You'll actually see it puddle, but it works in very quickly, and then it's ready to transfer into the paper pots or whatever little cups that you're using. Now that we have a really good moist soil seed starting mix, we're ready to fill some paper pots and some seed starting cups. Here you'll want to fill the paper pots or the seed cups about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way full. And you want to lightly pack the soil in there. You don't want to really compress it. You just don't want large air gaps in the soil. For best germination, you need good contact from the seed to the soil and the moisture that the soil has. And you can see here these are mostly 3/4, but you've got a few of them that are about 2/3 of the way up. This is going to give you a good volume for your roots to get well established and really strong, healthy seedlings when you go to do your transplants. As with most things gardening, there's several ways to do anything, several ways to do the seed planting. One way is with some tweezers. You have a sharp needle-nose pair of tweezers, and you can grab one seed at a time and easily get those placed exactly where you need to in the cups, and it makes it easy to get the seed down into the soil depth that you need. Another method is simple as a number 2 pencil with a wet eraser or a damp eraser. You can pick up the seed very easily and then pop that right into the seed cup or the paper pot with the soil. You can just kind of easily get the depth in there and then cover the seed up all in one motion, easy as can be. And you just it's like a little stick-up. You just grab the seed and pop it in there. Very easy, very simple, and kids love to do this. Another very effective method we've had for starting seeds is inexpensive 3-ounce plastic cups that we've poked a couple holes in the bottom. Get these from Walgreens or drugstore or any place that has plastic products, and they do transfer the heat very well, just like the paper pots, and they drain the water, and they're very effective. They're easy to fill, and they make a really good seed starting cup. Now that we've got a tray full of the little cups, let's plant some seeds. This time we'll use our hands. Big thing to remember is if you're planting hot peppers, make sure you use gloves, even if it's just the little disposable latex inspection gloves that you can get. That way you don't have the chance of rubbing your eyes later and really suffering from the capsaicin on the chili seeds. And here we are ready for the heat mat. This little tray from start to finish, from starting to put the holes in the cup to where you see it right now labeled and ready to go, was about 20 to 30 minutes worth of work. And here's what they look like a week later. We don't have much humidity, so we have to keep the lid on to retain the humidity when we're first getting them started. But we've had them on the heat mat for a week, and as you can see, we've got some really good little sprouts starting here. These are literally about 7 days old, so they're just coming up, just getting started, and they'll have a little more time left in the plastic cups before they're ready to transplant. But this is a fantastic start for a really good crop of some peppers. A little short note we wanted to point out on choosing the seed starting material for the cups. If you notice, we've got styrofoam on the right and the seed cups we just showed you on the left. If you notice, the seedlings look about the same, but let's look at the dates. These are the exact same varieties. The seed cups were on the left, were on February 20th, and the styrofoam was planted January 26th. Almost a month, basically a little over 3 weeks difference on time. However, they're about the same size, which means the styrofoam took a lot longer to sprout than the seed cups did. Now, they're both very healthy and going to do very well, but if you're looking at timing, that makes a huge difference. Something to consider.